Hey legends, and thank you for tuning in to another live chat with Matt, and I'm super pumped to be talking to the legends from Raw Challenge up at Doyalson today. And Raw is one of my favourite obstacle races around Australia. It's one of my favourite venues. Raw is it's a fixed location obstacle course. It's about an hour and a half, about an hour north of Sydney, and being a fixed location, it gives the Raw guys some flexibility in creating some really cool obstacles. So they've got their first event of the season called the Raw Challenge Dash 2.0 happening on the 23rd of March, I believe. So I thought I'd get them on for a chat. And here they are. How you going, guys? We're talking to Aaron and Alana.
Hey, Matty.
How are you?
I'm amazing today. Amazing. Just got back in from the Philippines yesterday, so I had my one day of being a bit of a zombie, and now I'm back to full speed. So what about you guys?
Listen, we've noticed your tan there on the arms.
Yep, I've just tried to make sure it's just out of screen, so I don't get picked on too much. And we've got a couple of people jumping on, a couple of people just being creepers. Let me know if you're watching with a hashtag live. If you are watching a replay later on, let me know with the hashtag replay, just so we know who's on. And this is obviously a live chat. It's a live forum, so if you've got questions for the Raw Challenge crew, ask away, and we'll do our best to get to them. So thank you for taking the time to chat to me today, guys. What's been happening up at Raw?
Yeah, pleasure. Thanks.
I've been watching your stories, and it looks like you've been making some obstacles up there.
Yeah, they've probably been a little bit slack. We've been, head down, butt up with the tools. The last sort of fortnight or so. It's funny, like you're a month out from the event, and that's when you get all the crazy ideas. Oh, let's do this, or modify this, or let's see if we can get this from China or whatever it is. So it seems to not change. It's always chaotic about a month or so out.
Always. Yeah. I get those bright ideas like 4 hours before the events. Like, fuck, can we make this work?
Yeah.
That's why I look like I've never slept when I'm running anything. And we've just got Zach letting us know he's live. And Zach is one of my clients from up there, and I think he runs all the events. He's a Central Coast boy, so he'd be looking forward.
Zach.
He'd be looking forward to the Dash coming up, and the Dash is your event. Did I get the date right? Being March 23rd.
21st.
21st.
Yeah.
When I said it,
Filipino time.
Yeah. Probably will be for the rest of 2020.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, no, March 21. Yeah, so Raw Challenge has operated the 2 days previously, and we just have the 1 day event this year on the Saturday. We just want to try and condense all the energy and atmosphere into 1 day, just to enhance that Saturday. Typically Saturday is a busier day at Raw Challenge, but just to enhance that feeling again. Plenty of notice so people can make arrangements and that sort of stuff. But it's all about the experience.
Yeah, awesome. And for somebody who's never heard of Raw Challenge, it is one of those sort of little gems in the Australian obstacle racing scene. I've been up there for years because it is a fairly local to Sydney event. But a lot of people nationwide might not know about Raw Challenge or what it is that you guys do up there. So give us a bit of a breakdown.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Just let me know when you want to go.
Lana's like, no, you're fine, man. You go.
Like just a brief overview. Raw kicked off in 2012. It's just a family, the Ellis family, which probably a lot of people are familiar with, that came up with the concept and brought that concept to life out of Doyalson, extended into the Goldie, Sydney, Tassie. Quite successful, and they just continued to evolve that mud and obstacle course adventure. And in a nutshell, Doyalson YRSL, who we both work for in Wellness and Rec, purchased it in 2018, and taken over from the Ellisons since then. It was built off a good foundation, and Doyalson right now is not affiliated with the other brands. They got sold off, and Tassie and the Goldie are still going well, I believe.
Yep.
But Raw Challenge, typically, I guess, if people don't know, So at Doyalson, we're spread over 20 hectares of land. So as Matt mentioned, we're a permanent facility, and it does give us a lot of flexibility and opportunity. And I think one of the good things we've noticed lately is just being able to pull the trigger a little bit later when we get some good ideas, and we pay close attention to what recreation events are on, and themes and trends and what's appealing to people. And we try and make modifications, and we'll do that as late as possible, and we're lucky that we have that opportunity. But essentially, 70 obstacles over 20 hectares, designed to test all abilities. Nothing's compulsory, but we have got some tougher ones this year that we believe will test the best of the Brendan Hunts and the Lockie Danzies and the Liam McKenzies and the Matt Moores, and I'm sure a lot of your One More Rep team.
Plenty of them will be up there.
Yeah, you'll get a sneak peek at the crash systems on Sunday. I'm interested to see how you guys will strategize and overcome some of these obstacles. But I guess to get back to the core of it, 70 obstacles over 20 hectares, and our mission is to provide an unrivaled recreation experience that'll inspire a community. And it's probably a broad term, but in terms of inspiring, it's inspiring someone to step outside of their comfort zone, physically, mentally. It's inspiring to inspire someone else to do the same. It's inspiring people to make new connections, new friends, work on their leadership skills, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But it's a broad, but we want to inspire people through the recreation experience. That's in a nutshell, but a long answer.
Mate,
that's a big nut.
Okay, it's a big nut, but it's a perfect answer for me. That's why I'm in obstacle racing. That's why I do what I do, and you guys do an amazing job up at Raw Challenge of creating that community. Raw Challenge is one of my favourite events for that reason. There's so many Central Coast boys up there, and you sort of, whenever you get there, you know everyone, and it's just a really cool group of people helping each other over the obstacles. And as you said, it's a race that's going to challenge your Lockie Danzies and your Liam McKenzies, and I don't know how the fuck I ended up in that list of people you rattled off, but it's an entry level event. I've taken absolute beginners there for their first event, and they've had an amazing time up there. So it's amazing how you blend all of that together. And 70 obstacles, that's a lot. That's probably, as far as density goes, that's probably the heaviest density obstacle race in Australia, I'd think.
Yeah, for sure. It's probably like one every 100 on average, but it's something that we pride ourselves on as well. We'll chat probably later about some events later on in the year that are going to test different areas in the body.
Yeah.
Maybe the heart and lungs would be one course. I could maybe let you in on.
Cool.
But if you count like sort of the wall, we'd have over 70. We'd push 80 obstacles if you broke down like the patches of mud and that sort of stuff. But we say,
which is awesome, and you do have the Dash 2.0, which is happening March 21st, as we said. So we're about three weeks away from that. I think 3-4 weeks maybe. And I'm going to be running a competition or two to bring some people along. But explain to people who might not be familiar with it, what is the Dash 2.0? Because there are a couple of different events you guys offer up there on the calendar. So what's the Dash?
Okay. Yep. So the Dash is our 7-kilometre course. It's one of our shorter courses. The Dash. It's still got the 70 obstacles. So in this event, we have added an extra 5. We want everyone to be able to be challenged. For the beginners to the elites, we've got it all for everyone. 70 obstacles, I think you've got an obstacle for every person out there. So it's great. We have the festival area. So we've got the beer garden, we've got vendors, we've got jumping castles, everything for the family. But the Dash, we just get people in and try out your stuff, see how quick you can get it done, and who's going to be the winner.
Yeah, awesome. So how many Ks? How many Ks was that again?
7 kilometres.
7 kilometres, 70 obstacles. So it's not a lot of running. I know a lot of people that I talk to about obstacle racing. usually say, okay, so we're going to go out into the bush and we're going to run 21 Ks, and they're like, fucking how much? And that's usually the point where we miss people. So one of the things that I love about Raw is it's a lot more of a focus on the obstacles rather than just running. So
yeah, sure. That's what we pride ourselves on. You can sort of go and run the 21K in the bush and jump the wall every now and then, but that's the angle we're going. We've added more obstacles this dash, and we'll continue to modify and add more. To continue to test people and excite people.
Yeah, and that's the cool thing too, is it's changing and evolving every year, being a fixed location, and that's what I like about it so much, is every year you go back, it's always bigger and better. And since, I guess, I've seen the Doylo take it over, it has sort of stepped up a little bit in terms of it being a little bit more of a professional sort of business. I think it's evolved from that sort of family run event to a business now. So what's the biggest and baddest obstacles that you guys have got up there?
We've just got some new ones. It's pretty funny actually. Alana got a phone call last week. Do we want some things dropped off at Raw Challenge next week on a truck? And I said, can you just get the measurements for them, because they look like massive. You wouldn't get that underneath the harbour bridge on a ship. And
cool.
They've got the measurements back. Oh, they're only 2.4 high. And I said, that bloke must be really short then. If they're 2.4 high, that's 1.2 metre bloke up there, two of them. Anyway, they got dropped off. So we, as part of the 2.0 as well, we wanted to do some things that are a little bit bigger than we've had in the past as well. So maybe longer mud runs and longer walls that you're going to climb on. So I know you mentioned we had the longest monkey bars, but we've got this thing called the gorilla wall.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't launched it yet. We might have seen some stuff Alana did the other day, where you're going to sort of navigate along a wall that's actually really, really difficult. But back to, we got these cable reels delivered. Oh, man, you're going to have to see them on Sunday. They are just... I thought you'd be able to jump over them. I don't know really what we're going to do with it. You're going to have to use a pole vault or something.
We'll work it out. That's the best thing about obstacle racing, when you run up to shit and it's like, how the fuck am I going to do this? Yeah. And you just see like the elites like trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So you've got...
it's part of the fun, but probably the monkey bars, we love them. They just seem to test everyone, and it's just cool to swing along at that length. You've got the gorilla wall. Slide's a favourite, obviously. The Pharaoh's Peaks.
That one.
In particular, would like for the Enduro last year, we redesigned that front part of the course to really try and smash the upper part of the body on that last part of the course before you got a bit of a breather and a run again.
Yeah.
So we've got some favourite obstacles, but we've got some favourite patches of the course, and the course in March is pretty much backwards to what you would have ran it in the past.
Yeah.
So you're going to get straight down into Gordon's Dam to start. The mud's going to be, you will really struggle through mud this year. It's long and it's sticky, and
awesome.
We're trying to burn people out there. And then there's different patches where we've designed the course that's going to test. We're typically being known for, I think, it's an upper body course.
Yeah.
But this year we've doubled down on some things that are going to really hurt the hammies and quads.
Cool.
Which we're pretty excited about. So not only the obstacles, but the small patches we designed where we're like, oh, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Make him.
Alana's a witch.
Yep.
Lauren's been around the world and tested out so many courses, so it's great to have her expertise, and Alana's as quirky as they come, and totally left field.
Just a little bit evil.
It's always a good day.
Yeah. Cool. So you're gonna have some surprises up there this year, and the dash is the first of the Raw Challenge Championship, which is a 3-part series, which is a prize money event. So
just to clarify, with the championship, so we'll have an overall winner, but we'll have event-specific prize money for the elites.
Yeah, cool.
We just want to continue to mix it up, and we did that last year with the championship to try and get some more buy-in, and then we've taken it back to have a look at it this year for event-specific prize money, and that includes the Enduro and the October Stamina 2.0 as well.
Yeah, cool. So pulled back from an overall prize for the whole championship and just going individual events.
Yeah, we'll run it. We had a look at it last year, and we liked it. It's still an OCR qualifying event, but we've just gone back to the event.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
We've got a lot of feedback on it,
Yep.
and we try and listen to the feedback. We're not going to accommodate everyone all the time, but we might play it again in the future.
Yeah, you got to go with what people want. I think that's something that you said before. Being a fixed course, and you do make changes depending on what's popular and what people are after, and you can be a little bit more reactive with stuff like that. So that's really cool. And there are 3 different events which you've just mentioned there. So you've obviously got this the one we've already talking about, the one we've already spoken about, which is the dash on the 21st of March, the 7Ks. And all the obstacles. What are the other 2?
About the other 2?
The other 2 events, yeah.
You've been dying to know, have you?
Yeah. Well, I already know. I already know what they are, but
No, we've got 4 events this year. Alana, I'll just quickly run through these 2, and Alana's got an awesome female-only event set up at the end of the year, which we'll run through.
Perfect.
The Enduro, we're really excited about it. Lauren's experience all around the world in the OCR realm, and myself and Alana both come from a fitness background, and we're always looking at ways how we can test the body, the cardiovascular system, that sort of stuff. Hence, some of the uniqueness around the patches of obstacles that you'll see continue to change to test different parts of the body and then try and overload them.
Yeah.
Make people fail obstacles. Just the elites. So the Enduro, we see a lot of excitement, and found it to be a pretty big challenge. Some other companies held events, such as Spartan with the trifecta over 3, the weekend with the 3 events.
Mm-hmm.
Raw Challenge Enduro is going to be unique in terms of we'll run 3 events in one day. So instead of running the 12 hours straight, the day will be over 12 hours, and there'll be 3 courses. They'll vary in length and number of obstacles. They'll be targeted at different body systems. They'll test you different physically and mentally throughout the day. We're going to release the courses 21 days out, 14 days out, and 7 days out.
Yeah, awesome.
We'll have a map and number of obstacles and why we've designed the course that way, so you guys get a bit of an idea. We'll have the individual, male over female, over 50s, under 18s, as well as the teams of 2, male female mixed.
Can we drop the bomb?
Yeah. Some will be short burst or could be short burst, and some may be a bit longer. So it's
awesome.
It's going to be a game of strategy and not knowing what the course is and what to train for. We're really going to try and throw a spanner into work. So I guess like what CrossFit does.
Yep.
They release it on the days. What we're going after. Just another element.
Yeah.
Of challenge.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. The Enduro is one of my favourite events, and when I was up there over Christmas, the girls were saying that it's going to be a little bit more. You've got to be ready for anything. It's going to challenge you in a very different way to what it has in the past. So yeah, I'm really keen to see what you guys spit out up there.
Yeah, I think I mentioned to you earlier. Logistically, it's going to be exciting, but it's going to be an epic day, and we'll launch it now, I guess.
Yeah, we'll launch it on one more rep.
Hey,
yes,
you heard it. You heard it here first.
Yeah, we feel like there's an opportunity to test a different demographic, and there's always been the ability for over 18s to attend these endurance events, and there's many youth that are capable of achieving some great achievements through an endurance event like Raw Challenge. So we're going to launch the first endurance youth event. Won't go for 12 hours. So more details will come out on that. They'll have their own course they'll run on. They'll get to run to kick off with the elites, which would be pretty special.
Yeah, amazing.
And I feel like there's a bit of a gap in terms of like somewhere that feeds people into the OCR industry and into these really cool recreation events that just have a total different sense of achievement compared to going and playing soccer and footy and that.
Definitely.
And so that's one of our strategies that you'll see over the next couple of years is we want to really try and invest in kids coming into the course and having a great experience. You know, they connect, they're out of the phones and that sort of stuff. And we thought it was time that they're ready for the Enduro, the youth Enduro.
That's awesome.
That's really exciting. I can't wait for it. I'm just going to love it.
Absolutely awesome. Yeah, cool.
Youth and they're still going to have a supervisor, so they might need two supervisors depending on how quick they are.
Yeah.
There'll be a couple of different age categories. The finer details will come out.
Yeah.
But they're going to have their own course and they're going to be right in the thick of it as running past all the pit crews. I can't wait to see them out there.
Awesome. And what sort of age restrictions are there going to be on that? Has that sort of stuff been firmed up yet?
Yeah, no, so we'll go down to 5, which is the same as the main events.
So 5 years old.
Yeah, it'll operate similar to the main event, and the course will be modified to suit.
Yeah.
There'll be a couple of different wave times, and they will run in team with the supervisors. So similar, but they'll just be tested. They can get through the laps a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Just pushing themselves a little bit harder. There'll be a lot of instructors on the youth course really encouraging them.
That's awesome.
Not to burn out, but just a different element they can test.
Yeah, that's awesome, mate. I've got my little godson who I'm going to try and get into obstacle racing this year. So I'll try and bring him up because mate, that'll be amazing. And you guys do awesome kids waves up there. There's quite a good little community of kids hitting the obstacle racing up on the coast. I know obstacle racing school, Mick and Jem, they've got a lot of kids that train with them. So that's awesome.
Yeah, there's always representation of the blue camo at Raw.
Always.
So it'll be the pink and the blue battle soon.
Yeah. Soon. Give me a little bit of time. But yeah, no, that's unbelievable. That's awesome. And you heard it here first, guys. It's going to be a kids endurance event up at Raw Challenge at Doyalson, and the Enduro is July 25th. 25th.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome.
So that's the second event, and then we've got the third event. So that also I probably forgot. We've got a different medal structure. We know people are pretty proud of their medals when they finish. I can see behind you there, you've got some pretty cool medals there. I can't see any raw ones though.
I think there's a couple, actually. Hold on. I've got to stand up so I don't break that.
I'm just standing out.
There you go.
Well, there you go.
There's a couple in there. Now you guys can see how short my shorts are. Not quite.
You got more tan lines or what down there?
I'll show you when we go offline. I don't want to get banned off Facebook again.
Yeah. We've got the medal concept as well. So we thought if someone comes to one event, they're going to get to take home a piece of Raw Challenge with them.
Yeah.
So each medal is going to be a piece. If you collect all 6 pieces over 6 events, it'll put together the Raw Challenge, a big logo on the back.
Yeah,
it'll all piece together, and on the front we'll have the event details. They're pretty weighty, and it's just a wicked concept. When they arrived, we were like, "Well, these look way better than we thought."
Yeah, 6. So it's going to be like a jigsaw of all the medals will sort of link together to create a larger medal.
Yeah, like an actual proper puzzle, like a 6-piece puzzle. They fit nicely. Awesome. Yeah. So you get one for the dash. There'll be a little bit of colour. It's just the wolf's nose, and you'll see as it goes around. But
yeah, cool.
We've got, the Enduro, and then the Stamina 2.0.
31st of October.
Yeah, 31 October.
Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, so Alana's organised this. This is going to be crazy. The Halloween theme.
Alana strikes again.
Oh, come on.
Halloween themed Raw Challenge event, and the obstacles she's got coming are just
it's a stitch up.
They're good.
There's going to be like these mazes and houses and all sorts of crazy pumpkin-y stuff, and people riding around horses with no heads. And
Yeah, awesome.
but it's 2.0 for again for the elites. I'll tackle 2 laps, and it's a bit longer. It's almost 9Ks for the elites. Sorry, for the socials. The elites will do 2 laps, and then the youth course again. So we'll redesign the course again for that one, and I won't tell you yet, but we've got some new obstacles coming.
Yeah.
I think these will probably be the biggest that Raw's seen, which is pretty exciting. They look pretty sharp. They're in being manufactured now.
Yeah, awesome.
And it will, because we offer private bookings as well, and we do a couple of lessons over there. So it'll definitely support that. But they're some pretty cool looking obstacles.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
And I've got a couple of comments coming in. Zach's just said, this is what I love about Raw. It's a familiar track that changes every year. So excited for the season. We've got Funzi, who took out 3rd place in your championship last year. We're going to go for 2nd this year.
Yeah.
She's just saying live, hey legends, looking forward to seeing you guys in a few weeks' time. Can't wait to hit the new obstacles. We've got Mike Spiteri saying live. He's run up there the last couple of years with me as well. He ran the Enduro. I think he might have come 2nd in the social wave for Enduro last year. He said, is the muddy pit still there? So Mikey ran his very first obstacle race with me at Raw in March of 2018. And he's a pretty short Maltese guy, and he got stuck in the mud pit, and I thought he was going to hyperventilate because he couldn't get out. And he absolutely panicked. And I think he thought he was going to die in there. So he said, is the muddy pit still there?
We've still got Steve Ellis down here. I don't know. I reckon he's Australia's best excavator driver, and he's got all these cool ideas with the mud.
Yep.
And he just seems to perfect it all the time. Like, I can drive an excavator, and I think I'm pretty good, but I'm really shit as compared to him. I just can't mix it the same. There's a knack to it, and I look at what he does, and I get in there and I do it, and it doesn't turn out the same.
Yeah.
So
I do the same thing with MasterChef.
Don't we all?
So we got Steve coming back down, and he's got some cool ideas down at the dam.
Yep.
The course is we're sort of looped back on. He's got a couple of ideas with some new bigger hills, and the mud is going to be it's going to be longer, and there's new patches throughout the course as well.
So Mikey's going to love it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just want to say thanks to Mike while he's on. I know every year he offers to volunteers. A lot of your crew do, so thanks very much. And thanks to Mike. He's he's the first there out in the sun. And
yeah, he's a good man. He actually just commented as well when we were talking about the kids race. He said, "Is there a height restriction?" I could compete in the youth wave then. He's a short Maltese guy. I reckon you'd probably nearly win that, Mike.
Yeah.
No, he's a good man. He actually, Spartan were struggling for officials at Oberon, their event coming up in 2 weeks' time, and I threw a post up in the FitFam group, my group on Facebook, saying, Spartan are struggling for officials. Can anyone help out? And Mike decided not to run the event. Instead, he's going to official for the day.
Wow.
So yeah, he's a good man. I've literally seen him give people the shirt off his back. So we've got a couple more people jumping on. Samantha letting us know she's live. Errol, I don't know if I've ever seen Errol at a Raw Challenge event. He's he's an awesome dude. He's saying, when is Raw coming to Victoria, asking for a friend? Are there any plans to expand?
Yeah, look, nothing's off the cards, to be honest. Alana and Lauren are definitely visionaries. So nothing's off the cards. We do a bit of a mobile one down at Balmoral Burn. That's the Humpty Dumpty Foundation. We go and set up on the Hill of Hurt.
Yeah, cool.
Every year.
Whereabouts was that, sorry?
It's at Balmoral. They host an event at the Humpty Dumpty Foundation.
Yep.
And it's 400 metres up the hill.
Yeah.
They have a wave. We sort of go every 10 minutes, and we have a wave there called the Hill of Hurt, and we put the walls and the Pythagoras and the fishing and catch and that sort of stuff as they go up the hill. I can hardly walk it. It's best of times.
Put you to the test physically when you're running it,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's like a wheelchair race. When you get in there and help some kids, and that's a wicked day.
When does that happen usually?
In May,
Okay.
I think it's around 8th of May.
You know what? I'm going to put that on my calendar right
It
now.
is wicked.
May 8th.
I believe so.
We'll send you the dates because we'll be back there.
That's going to be better.
Rep up the hill.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so keen to sign up for running up a hill, because that's probably my least favourite part of obstacle racing, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
And another couple of people jumping on. Errol's just said if Mike and Funda can do it, then there's obviously no height restriction. That's true. Errol's about the same height as those two as well, so it's fine. Brody's just said, awesome work, guys. So keen for the season ahead. Brody, he's another super quick guy. He's going to be an elite soon. Yeah, I think he might have run elite actually. He's about 18. He's a Central Coast boy. Devon's letting us know he's live. What's that, sorry?
I've been meaning to contact you already since I had my baby. You must think it's been in there for 14 months. I will get a hold of you, Brody. I'll contact you when I call.
He's a good man.
And he's getting super quick.
Yes. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. If he stays uninjured and keeps on track, he's going to do very well. Mikey's just said he's preparing for the Mardi Gras in short shorts. I'm always ready for the Mardi Gras, Mike.
Very good.
So did you guys see? I'm actually going in the Mardi Gras tomorrow. I'm riding my Harley. I've got a friend who I've known for about 15 years, a famous Sydney drag queen called Porsche Turbo, and he's been bugging me for years to ride the bike in the Mardi Gras with him on the back. So I'm in the Mardi Gras this year, guys.
That's awesome.
But
Marlana's going to be down there on a float too.
They do.
Are ya? Cool.
Yeah.
We'll catch up.
We might see each other. Hey.
Which float are you on?
It's either the Wallaroos or Rugby World Cup. It's my girlfriend. She works for sports sponsorship, and she's got me on the float, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Sick. The more important question is, what are you wearing?
A shirt for the team or whoever it is for, and just tights. It's nothing crazy. My face makeup might be a little bit different,
awesome.
but yeah.
She keeps it PG. What are you really going to wear?
What are you wearing at the after party? I'm going to be upsetting a few people. I actually cut the sleeves off an OMR shirt, but it's not terrible enough. So I think I'm going to cut some nipple holes. Somebody's just walked in right as I said nipple holes and probably left immediately.
Oh, you heard him, did you? That's exactly right.
All right, a couple of other people letting us know they're live. So that's all I had for comments. Sorry.
One other thing, we do have one other event this year, right at the very end, December 12th. We are running a women's only event this year. It's going to be a little bit different to the standard Raw Challenge event, but we will be on course for probably a 90-minute duration. Then we're going to head back over to Doylo for a sit-down meal and some guest speakers. So guest speakers of high calibre. You've got sporting teams. We're going to have business women, lifestyle gurus, that type of thing, just to really empower women. Lauren and I are primarily Raw Challenge. We're women. We feel very strong and powerful. So yeah, we just really want to hone in on that women's sector at the end of the year, and
that's
get
awesome.
it together and have. Yeah,
it's awesome, and that's called Hear Me Raw.
Yes, Hear Me Raw.
Yep.
It's probably my favourite thing about it, other than what's going to come of the event. But I really like that name that you guys come up with, Hear Me Raw. That females having a voice, whether you're a mum or you're a corporate or you're young, so whatever it is. But really pumped. I just love that name.
Yeah, it's cool.
It'll be a great event. So
and that's
thank you, ladies.
That's December 12th for anyone who's interested in that. And if you're interested in anything we talk about, guys, just throw a comment in and I'll follow you up afterwards. But don't send me a message asking for photos of my Mardi Gras costume. Anything else we've spoken about is fine. You'll see the Mardi Gras photos eventually. And talking about costumes, I probably don't have the best track record at Raw Challenge. I've worn some interesting things at that venue. I'm just about to bring on screen, and you guys can't see this, but everyone else can. You're lucky you can't see it. Do you remember when I was up there running in my Speedos and the cape with the dirty moustache?
Yes. Yeah.
And I actually took my father Craig through his very first obstacle race at Raw Challenge, and he told me that he was never ever going to do obstacle racing, and we got him out there with his partner Justine and ran a race, and he loved it, and at the end he told me I'm never fucking doing that again, but but he absolutely loved it, had a killer day. I actually think we'll get Justine back, but Dad's allergic to exercise. So what's some of the best costumes you've seen up there?
Mainly yours. No. we had a big hammer muscle guy with a big hammer theme.
Thor.
Yeah. See, there I go again. Thor was there. Who else?
Probably some of my favourites. I like the wolf mask you had.
Yeah.
There's a bloke that rocks up in a suit. His name's to my mind at the moment, and he always looks pretty sharp, like a bit of a bluesy brother type dude. Shane Plant. Yeah. He always has an epic suit.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come from Vinny's. Hopefully they're not army or anything.
Mate, when I ran in the wolf mask, I had a suit on, and I got it from Vinny's. It cost me about $8. That's hard. Running in a suit's hard, and it's hot. It's good work to Shane, because that's fucking way harder than it looks.
He did once asked to run in a chainmail suit, but we couldn't get approved through insurance, but we might organise.
That's why I don't ask. I just turn up in armour. Fuck it. I just better to ask for forgiveness.
I reckon that. Yeah, that's right. There's plenty of different coloured shirts and wigs, and people come up with some really catchy slogans. I reckon the best I've ever seen was what's it called? Dorothy, when she's got to tap her feet together.
Yeah,
3 times
with the ruby shoes.
Yeah, so there was Dorothy. What's that movie called, though?
Wizard of Oz.
That's right. So yeah, all the characters out of Wizard of Oz. So we had the Tin Man and the Lion and Dorothy and
yeah, cool.
Yeah, about 6 or so characters. And the Tin Man was phenomenal. Like, they just put so much effort into him, and he just snicked the whole way around.
Yeah, awesome. And that's one of the things.
It was Shane and the chainmail suit.
That's one of the things that I like about Raw is it's. While it's still a serious event, and you've still got your Lockie Danzies and your Liam Mackenzies and the best, some of the best in the world running around that course, being competitive, getting challenged, it's got a much lighter feel to it, and for me, it's a lot more fun than say some of the other codes of racing. Which can be a little bit more about the competitiveness. Raw's a lot more community. There's music playing. It's a lot of teams are dressing up in costumes, and it's just a lot more fun. People are having more fun around the place. You've got your huge water slide. Like, a lot of the obstacles are focused on being fun.
Yeah.
How big is that slide?
Oh, I can't remember. I think it's about 6 meters. Maybe a touch higher. It's got to be around 12 metres because he extended it.
Yeah, wow.
Because you get to about 35, 40 an hour when you go down there.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's pretty quick.
It's pretty epic. It's a pretty epic slide. I should have prepared a video.
If you spend some time at the bottom after your race or before your race, and you watch how far, people, when they don't hit the outsides of the lane, and they get launched into the water. There's not a massive kicker at the end or anything, but they're just flying.
You get sent. I've got you guys actually shared on your story a week or so ago of a picture of me coming down and just getting sent off the end.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah. And sorry.
I was just going to say, Lana and Lauren have been working hard on the atmosphere in the event. So we'll notice this year where you register and where you're able to sit and grab a beer or a soft drink or some food. It's mixed up a little bit. Now we're really trying to condense that that area, for lack of a better word. Just to keep it a bit more festival-like, a bit more energy. Everyone's we're going to have a few bits and pieces where we encourage people to meet other people. We sat down with our sponsor, Brand Ridge, and Next Gen and Magoo's, and got some ideas from them, especially around Magoo's with the music, where we're going to set up the DJ and what we're going to play and how we get better quality audio around the whole course, which you said is March, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah,
cool.
Just one other. Sorry, Matt. I'm sure you have a question.
Please run
at this event in March, we do actually have the fireys coming out.
RFS. The rural charity wave.
Yeah, so it's at 12 o'clock and 12:15. So $20 of every ticket purchase will go to the RFS.
Yep.
They are actually coming out on the day. They're going to have a fire truck set up to do some showering of people, some tours for the kids around the truck. So it'll be pretty cool. They will have donation tins. So if anyone's feeling generous, pop in an extra for them. So yeah, that'd be good too.
Yeah, which is awesome. And I was going to talk about it. Usually before I jump on these chats, I do a bit of research and I make sure I know what I'm talking about. And you guys actually sent an email out yesterday and I didn't have to do any fucking research. It's just all there for me. So it was awesome. So ladies, if you do want to get hosed down by a fiery, turn up in March. And you did say that the Grand Ridge Brewery is your beer sponsor. So people get a bevy after a run.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, or a soft drink or a water, optional.
Yeah.
Beer certainly does taste good, but pick what you like.
Yeah.
It's a Conqueror's beer, so it doesn't really count. Just driving.
Or a child.
Yeah, or
a child. I don't drink anymore, so I give away my vouchers.
They're an Aussie company, and they got they're just heaps cool dudes to work with. They spend a lot of time out here, and they're always looking at, if we put this sign here or that sign, or how about we incorporate some of your raw stuff there, and the raw beer bell, and they're cool dudes. So
I think Chris is as quirky as I am. So.
Cool. I like quirky. Quirky. Quirky's good. No, cool. And I did have one question come through, and Aaron, I did mention this before. I've asked on my Insta story, did anybody have any questions? And I saw a question that said, can Stevie T, the MC, commentate at all Raw events? And then I realised it was asked by Steve Thurlow. So I thought Steve's probably going to come back and watch this. And I've actually got a video of Aaron hyping up the Raw event. Do you remember when you did a little crash test event last year? So I'm just going to see if I can drag this in. So last year you guys did a crash test event. Sorry, I'll just pause that. And I had my GoPro there, as if you remember. So I've actually got you hyping up the wave. So Steve, you are going to have to compete with this. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm going to play the video.
All right, so with your hand on your chest, on your hand on your heart. I want you to loudly repeat after me. My body won't break.
My body won't break.
Even though I get sore.
Even though I get sore.
I know this is true.
I know this is true.
Because I am raw.
Because I am raw.
My head says quit.
My head says quit.
My heart will say more.
My heart will say more.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
It's time to get raw.
It's time to get raw.
Get raw.
Raw.
Raw. We're going in 3, 2, 1.
Could you guys hear that?
Nah.
I could kind of slightly.
I wasn't sure whether it was going to come through the Skype, but it's fucking amazing. you get.
I learned that from big Heath Curry.
Yep.
His the MC he flies out of Darwin to come down for every event.
Yep.
We're heaps grateful that he does that. He's just such a legend of a dude, and
nice guy.
He's just got the voice for being an MC.
Yeah.
And I know Stevie T, he's been claiming to be Australia's greatest MC. So it's going to be interesting because we've moved the start line, and the course is almost in reverse, and they're going to be next to each other. So we've been joking about the duel they're going to have.
Yep.
I don't know if Steve knows about the location. So Steve's got a bit of an advantage at the moment, but I'm sure he will bring it as well. So it'll be interesting to see them two over the day.
So we're going to have an
A
MC
big shout out to Steve on his 9th birthday this weekend.
Yeah.
He's born on a leap year.
Oh, he's a leap year baby.
So happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stevie T. What's that?
So
What's
we
that?
might,
Tomorrow. Today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
29th. Yeah.
So he might beat Steve in the youth wave.
might be able to race Mikey.
Mikey. You might beat.
I'm gonna have to train Mikey hard. Steve looks pretty fit. Nah, cool. So it's gonna be a big year up there. So super pumped.
We run private bookings year round, and we've got about 5 charity events this year.
Cool.
As well. So it's non-stop, and it's pretty cool because we get a demo of different obstacles or course routes we're thinking of. So we get to test them all year round, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah. So you're sort of just running
But,
market research the whole year round.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
we're hosting hens parties, divorce parties.
Divorce parties. That's a niche market. That's a big market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's really cool because there's not really any or many. There's probably not really any places around Australia that have a facility close to yours that people can go and hire out. You might have obstacle races that are on, periodically over the year, but your facility, you can book a bucks party there. You can book a kid's birthday party. You can do a corporate day, where you can take your corporate executive team through a team building exercise through your course. So explain how the private bookings work.
Sorry, say that again. It just came through.
Explain how the private bookings work.
So you just contact us online if you're interested in one. It's really easy to set up. Obviously the course is set up. So we've got a barbecue hut and plenty of bits and pieces. But typically it lasts for anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. We facilitate to suit the needs, and we'll run a different course. Whether it's based on teamwork or grit and resilience, determination, etc. Typically around 4 hours. You can have a barbecue. We cater also. Usually operate in just a team setting in our private booking. So it's not a race. It's just we get in, and once one obstacle is complete, we go to the next.
Yep.
Depending on how well you work together, it's typically 3.5 kilometres and 30 to 40 obstacles. So it's probably I really love the events, but probably my favourite thing is to see the school kids come out. We do about 300 schools a year.
Yeah.
They
Awesome.
travel from anywhere up to 5 hours.
Wow.
And just to see the kids connect to overcome a challenge with people that they wouldn't usually connect with. They might be in a different social setting or whatever it is. So they're sort of forced to communicate. They're in small groups. They're hurting physically. They're mentally drained. They've got to strategize and help each other to overcome the obstacles. And to see them interact and to go back and take that into a formal school setting is pretty cool. And the schools keep coming back out, and it's going to be my favourite thing. Is just seeing the kids interact. I think and overcome some challenges.
Yeah.
It's pretty damn cool.
You can get goosebumps talking about it. But I love it.
Yeah. Look, I couldn't agree more. One of the things I love about OCR is getting people uncomfortable, and you get that confidence and you build that mental strength, and to be able to do that for kids is incredible. Life changing at that point in their development. So that's really cool. So
Yeah.
how do people contact you guys? Obviously the Facebook page, Raw Challenge. What's the website?
www.rawchallenge.com.au.
So I'm just going to type that in.
We launched a new website today, actually.
Cool.
It looks like it's super crisp. It looks cool.
Yeah, I'll
Should
go
be a
check
lot more
it
user friendly. A lot more accurate information.
out. Awesome. Always helps. No, cool. Your website was pretty good anyway, but
Yeah, it was
awesome.
pretty simple, actually. Yeah, very logical. It's fun for us, and it's it's wicked.
Yep.
Jump on over and check it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys have sorted me out with a code for any of my followers, anyone who's looking for a ticket for the event up at Raw in March on the 21st, or any event, OMR 10, all capitals, will get you 10% off your rego. So thank you for that, guys. And I've also got a couple of tickets that I'm going to be giving away for the for the dash as well. So if you are interested in those tickets, guys, just comment interested in the box. It is going to be run in the FitFam group over the next couple of days, but we will be giving away some tickets to come and run Raw Challenge with my team and get some coaching to help people over the obstacles. So really looking forward to coming up in March and having a play up there, guys.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait to see you.
Haven't worked out what I'm going to wear yet, but I will.
Just keep the Mardi Gras outfit on.
Yeah.
Just wear it like from this weekend until March. It'll be crispy by then.
Be a worry.
Just hopefully you don't have any white undies.
Oh,
You might come with a brown tint.
oh, you should see the undies too. They're terrible that I'm wearing. They're terrible. You're gonna see them. But yeah, they're bad. I'm not going to tell anyone what they are. They're just going to see them on Saturday night.
Yeah.
So, no. Aside from that, do you guys want to shout out the sponsors who helps you guys put that production together up there?
Yeah, of course. There's we've got a fair few on board now, but let's touch lightly on the Doylo. RSL, obviously, they're a massive support to Raw.
Mm-hmm.
We do operate separately, but they're always there to support us. Next Gen Nutrition,
Yep.
and Grand Ridge Brewery, Hit 101.3. Have all been supporting us, for quite some time, and we're grateful that we have that partnership to continue to excite people with these experiences at Raw Challenge.
Yeah, awesome. And mate, it is an exciting course. It's a lot of fun up there. I think I've actually got a photo. It's one of my favourite OCR photos. I guess my favourite photos of me at an OCR event. But
We've got a lot of photos of you, actually. We're going to have to put together a bit of relation.
The government's already got them all stored in one spot.
Yeah.
No, it is here somewhere. It's a photo. It's from my very first Enduro. I was there with Amanda and Luke Green. I've just brought it up on screen. No, I haven't. Now I have. And it's at the old Warped Wall before you guys redid it. And I'm like right at the top holding somebody, and he's like hanging off the wall, like pulling him up. But that's one of the obstacles, is a full Warped Wall that you're gonna run up. So super pumped to get up there. And I'll bug you guys for any photos, because I will obviously do some posts in the next month to try and get some people coming up. But thanks for your time today, guys. Thanks for having a chat with me. And you guys are running a little test day up there on Sunday, so it'll be awesome to see the socials. Couple of people running through the course. I'm sure there'll be some things on the stories. So give them a follow at the Raw Challenge page at is it at Raw Challenge on Instagram?
Yeah.
Cool. And obviously the website that I've listed there. So that's all from us. Cassie's just said, just don't smash your chin on the Warped Wall. Cassie's actually...
You got directed at Josh, is it?
Cassie's actually one of my clients, and it's Josh Perizzolo's cousin.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, try to avoid smashing your face.
Don't do that.
He's a tough man, Josh.
He's a tough man. He's a country boy out from Deniliquin. They're tough. Country boys are tough. Yeah, so I'd probably try to avoid smashing your face on anything, to be honest.
Yeah. There's a bit of a catch line with some of the obstacles that on the new website you'll see it. We've got plenty of obstacles to sink your teeth into. Well, not literally, we hope, but yeah.
Yeah.
But we probably just wanted to say, I guess on Raw's behalf, thanks to you, Matt, and one more rep of the crew. We think it's a fantastic thing that you do for people and for the sport, encouraging them to step out of their comfort zone and coaching them the whole way. We just hear nothing but really awesome stories of success for the people that join up with you. and that the flow-on effect is, it helps our business. And we just wanted to say thanks. I think there's
Mate, thank you. I get to do what I love. I get to take people out and have fun and get them out of their comfort zone. And facilities like yours give me the chance to do that. So goes both ways, guys.
Yeah, I think it's There's I think there's still a lot of room for OCRs to grow.
Definitely.
If you look at the fitness industry, there's a lot more boutiques now have up around 35% of the health club market share at the moment, and it continues to grow with the F45s, Orange Series, and CrossFits and what have you. But and people are looking for different ways to challenge themselves. And I think the overflow effect is that people are going to search for events like OCRs. I feel like there's not a big wave to come yet in OCRs, like we saw in the 2014 through 2016.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's exciting times.
Mate, I definitely agree. I read an article a little while ago that sort of spoke about this, and it spoke about endurance events being the new midlife crisis.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm midlife just yet, but I'm having the crisis, and it's a good one. So no, definitely room for expansion. What was that?
I said, Alana always wonders why I'm out there doing 40k every morning.
Yeah, just having a crisis.
Yeah,
it's all good.
The closer we get to the event, the more running I do.
Yeah. Nah, sweet ass. So thanks for your time today, guys. It's been a blast talking. A lot of people have been jumping on and off, and a lot of people will come and watch this after. Being 3 p.m. on a Friday is maybe not the best time for viewers to chat, but a lot of people will get home from work and sit down and go, what happened on this chat today? So we'll get a lot of viewers later. But thank you, and I'll see you guys up there soon.
Good on you, Matty. Thanks, mate.
Catch you guys.